Maayong gabi kaninyong tanan. Napunta ni ato ang tulumanon matagabi panglantaw sa kagabion. Sayo ta karon nagpahigayon sa ato ang live ni live mga igsoon gumikan kay unyang tiud-tiud basig usog nga banha na kaayo tungod kay karon December 31 unyang tiud-tiud New Year na. Tuig 2026. So, sayo ta karon no? Sayo ta nagpahigayon aning ato ang panglantaw sa kagabion para unyang tiod-tiod, basig unyang tiod-tiod, banha na kaayong ato ang palibot, dili na ta magdungog kay New Year. Mga igsoon, sa dili pa nato sugdan ng ato ang panaghisgot ni ining kagabion, ato sang gi-shout out kining mga nag-like ug nag-hearts ani ato ang tulumanon panglantaw sa kagabion sama ni Karin Gumisad Sumalpong, Johnny Disamonte, Lilian Martinez Tubigo, nakuha ning Tagaluto, Pastor Yong Monleon Makigangay Jr., Marilo P. Faustino, Arturo Tubigon Jr., Ate Maribel Alico Saison, and ako ang parinti sa Mulavi, Sambuanga del Sur, si Joy Tubigon Tabaris. Mayang gabi kaninyo diha tanan, salamat kay sa inyong suporta. Ani ato ang tulumanon panglantaw sa kagabion. Mayning sayo-sayo ta karon nga mga igsoon kay aron daghan tingal tag viewers sayo atong tan-aw, no? Tonight, allow me to speak to you not as a politician, not as an analyst hiding behind data, but as a fellow Filipino who listens to the sound that never stops, the ticking of time. There is one object in our lives that never argues, never campaigns, never posts on social media, never blames anyone, yet speaks louder than all of us combined. That object is a clock. A clock does not pose for excuses. It does not rewind for regret. It does not slow down for anger. It simply moves. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Whether you are rich or poor, educated or confused, calm or furious, the clock keeps moving. And that, my friends, is where our nation stands today. Ang oras sa Pilipinas, wala mihunong. Bisan pa nag-away ta sa social media. Bisan pa nagduda ta sa usag-usa. Bisan pa nagungot ang kasuko, ang kahadlok, ug ang kakapoy. The clock keeps moving. And that truth is uncomfortable because it tells us something we often refuse to face. We cannot fix tomorrow if we keep shouting about yesterday. Scripture reminds us in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. But a season passes whether we are ready or not. Right now, our country is in season of noise. Noise from politics, noise from accusations, noise from endless blame, noise from people who would rather be loud than be right. Yet clock does not respond to noise. It responds only to movement. And that is the hard question tonight. Are we moving forward? Or are we only making noise while time moves without us? Sa atong nasod karon, daghan kaayo gusto nga istorya. Daghan kaayo gusto nga sumbagay sa unahuna o pulong. But very few are asking the question that truly matters. Unsa man atong buhaton karon samtang nagdagan ang oras. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 10 to 11 warns us gently but firmly. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. So shall your poverty come like a roller. Not just economic poverty, but poverty of wisdom, poverty of unity, poverty of discipline. A clock does not care who you voted for. It does not care what side you are on. It only asks one thing. What have you done with the time given to you? And this is where our national conversation has failed. We have mastered criticism but neglected contribution. We have perfected outrage but abandoned responsibility. We have memorized slogans but forgotten substance. Sa social media, murag tanang tao kay hukom. Tanang tao kay eksperto. Tanang tao kay propita. But when the clock asks, what have you built? The room goes silent. James chapter 1 verse 22 speaks directly to this moment. Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Faith without action is noise. Patriotism without discipline is noise. Criticism without accountability is noise. And noise does not stop the clock. Our country does not need perfect leaders. History has never had one. What it needs are people who understand that time is not an enemy. It is a responsibility. Every second that passes without action is a second we cannot recover. Every minute wasted on hatred is a minute stolen from progress. Every hour spent destroying one another online is an hour the nation could have used to heal. Galatians chapter 6 verse 9 encourages us. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. But harvest only comes to those who plant while the clock is moving, not to those who argue about whose fault the soil is. The clock also teaches us humility. It reminds leaders that power is temporary. It reminds critics that influence fades. It reminds all of us that history does not remember noise. It remembers impact. Sa ato pa, dili tanang trending karon muhimong tinaw og tarong sa kasaysayan. But what will remain is whether we acted with wisdom while we had the chance. Psalm chapter 90 verse 12 prays, teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Wisdom begins when we stop pretending time is infinite. As a nation, we must learn to disagree without destroying, to question without poisoning, to demand accountability without burning the house we all live in. Because here is the truth we avoid. When the government fails, the people suffer first. Not the politicians, not the commentators, but the ordinary Filipino who wakes up early, works hard, and just wants stability. That is why wishing for collapse is not courage. It is cruelty. That is why constant sabotage is not activism. It is irresponsibility. Romans chapter 13 verse 1 reminds us, there is no authority except that which God has established. This does not mean blind obedience. It means sober responsibility. And in 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 1 to 2 commands us to pray for those in authority, that we may live peaceful and quiet lives in all godliness and dignity. Notice, it does not say, pray only when you agree. It says, pray because time is moving and lives are at stake. The clock is patient, but consequences are not. Sa katapusan, this episode is not about defending personalities or attacking names. This is about reminding ourselves that while we argue, the clock continues its march. Tick-tock. The question is not who is right on Facebook. The question is who is doing what is right while time is passing. Choose wisdom over noise. Choose action over anger. Choose unity over vanity. Choose to move because the clock will not wait. Kaya ang oras nagpadayon ragihapon. O kung dili ta mulihok uban niini, biyaan rata niini. This is panglantaw sa kagabhion, diin ang kahayag nagadanag bisan pa sa kamingit. Kini inyong igsuon higala og alagad Jeremias Labaho Tubigon, Sa makausap pa mo ingon, nga sa atong pagpangandoy ug matarong nga katilingban, ang kamatuoran kayod ang atong sugay. Ug sa kangit-ngit sa kasaysayan, ang tinud-anay nga pamunuan, ang labing hayag nga pagklao. And tonight, the clock has spoken. Daghang kayong salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw ug pagtan-aw ug advance Happy New Year. Karong alas 12 Happy New Year na. Ug sa tanan, ang Dios magapanalangin ug magapanalangin ug magapanalangin kanatong tanan. Maayong gabi.